The vision for the event was to bring together the entire industry. In this 3 special streams that we have here: music, film, and broadcast.
We're here at Broadcast Film Africa 2014, a gathering of more than 2,000 plus creative professionals from the media industry all across the continent, and some from outside of the continent.
I think it's important to ask a few questions. Is the industry really growing? There are lots of platforms that are launching, but are they spending money? And if they are spending money, what are they spending their money on?
On YouTube, there are 1 billion unique viewers every single month. And every single month, there's 6 billion hours of content uploaded. If I'm a content creator or I'm a content distributor, imagine what those numbers mean for me. Essentially, I shared about how people can use the internet to take advantage of the opportunities that the internet has now created for content creation, content distribution, and then discovery of their content.
These digital platforms that are more specific, these social media platforms that are more specific to one area, LinkedIn, Instagram, Foursquare, they're specific to a specific industry, are attracting the big boys. So that's an area media houses can take and acquire and just build apps around specific social media platforms.
We spoke about the protection of copyright, which is a key issue in the future development of the TV industry. African industry, protection of the copyright is critical, it's key. So we spoke about how to better protect the copyright, and the audience was quite reactive, extremely interested. It was a very good session.
I've interviewed president on my mobile phone, presidents of companies, presidents of countries. The problem is not the interviewee, it's the people around. People look at you and think you're insane. Yeah, this won't work. But at the end of the day, you gotta tell your story, and how you start telling your story is by using the tools you have.
Why are we not buying our stories? Because writers are writing, but nobody is buying the stories from them.
We really should work more towards telling stories that matter to us, and then get the people who give you money to make the films to want to fund them, because they don't want to take too big a risk.
I learned a few things. Well, I eventually believed that we have lots of African stories that need to be explored, even despite the challenges. Yeah.
Animation is not actually something that you can work on alone. We need to create contacts with many companies, many people who are interested, and because the animation sector in Kenya is actually growing, and it's not something that you can do alone, really. We have to build each other up, and so that you can come up with good products in the future.
A lot of people are also getting to know the importance of content. Producers are also attending so that they can meet broadcasters. So it's becoming very interesting, and it's actually in the wake of digital migration.
Kenya Film Commission, our mandate is to promote film, both locally and internationally. So for us, this is our major local event that we're doing for this year, ensuring that we can bring together filmmakers from all over Kenya and also from the region. As you know, some people have actually traveled from out of the country to come inside here, and also vendors, suppliers, people who are into equipment, and also broadcasters. So have a platform where all of them can actually meet and engage.
What's important to understand is that music consumption has changed dramatically over the last 10 years. since the invention of the MP3. How we listen to music has changed. We expect music to be more immediate. If we hear a track on the radio, we don't want to wait until the weekend to go and buy it in the store. We want to buy it immediately.
Shikem kono, shikem kono, twende kote tuwe sote pamoja. Shikem kono,
I think as a musician you have to first understand your streams, your financial streams. So the reason why I'll go and put my music on Dundo or put it anywhere is because it's another stream for me to make money.
My land is Kenya, so warm and wild and free. You'll always stay with me.
Content is very important if you want to have a legacy as a musician and a legacy as an artist. Giuliani's been in the industry for over 10 years now, yeah. So, and he has staying power because of his content. He's not a one-hit wonder. So, to any upcoming musicians, that would be my message to you guys in terms of getting your content right, making it meaningful.
This is the 4th iTech event that we've attended, and each year we see it going from strength to strength. It's really the place to come and meet our customers, existing customers, meet new customers, showcase new equipment and systems, and generally be part of the media activity within the country.
It's us to do what is within us, to give it out as us.
Well, in all aspects, I think this event's been far more successful than last year, which is what the plan must be of every single event. From the point of view of the exhibitors, who really come to actually want to network with people, some very serious opportunities for business have been signed up at the event, so that's the platform to fund it and to make us get bigger and better. The content from the panels and people of that are highly professional. You know, to me, it's a very difficult thing to bring together people, get content of interest, but people have sat and listened and wanted to know, and they've contributed question-wise. You know, now that to me shows that it's successful, it's constructed well, and it's things that are relevant.
The feedback I've gotten in general has been pretty positive. Many people commented about how good the attendance was. It was hard for me to gauge this year.
This is my first time of being in a panel, and I find this one very interesting. I think it's productive, was very productive. I think they need to have more of this kind of content, kind of discussion around content, because content is king, and if we are going to DTT, we'll have a lot of channels, and we need a lot of content to fill this, to make up those channels. So I think we still need to have more of this.
This show is great. This show is great, and we met lots of people and lots of potential customers who would like to have our product information. And I think there's a basic. We receive a basic information what we need when we were in Taiwan. Yes.
We want the major broadcasters to get engaged in this event. This is the event that we are creating for them, to help them develop their businesses. And I don't think they quite get that yet. And we also want to get all the new broadcasters coming in, the radio broadcasters from all the counties. We want to engage the counties a lot more actively.
If you play with fire, you should expect to burn, and if you rattle a snake, most definitely will be beaten. If you walk in a minefield, my friends, you will be blown to kingdom come, to kingdom come. If you not a bro, don't play el matter, don't me a wage or mojine or dragon direct one nalangalango, 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 nalangalango. Kegire usara na solengo digon, olengo digon, olengo digon, hey. Kegire olengo digon, olengo digon, olengo digon, hey. Kegire olengo digon, olengo digon, olengo digon, hey. Kegire olengo digon, olengo digon, olengo digon, hey.